individual has signed up to speak, Martin Hyde.
Good afternoon. My name is Martin Hyde. On Tuesday afternoon, during citizens' comments, the city manager interrupted me with a request for the mayor to consider reading the code of conduct because I was talking about something he didn't like. This is the United States of America, not North Korea. The commission is on a very slippery slope if you're going to let unelected bureaucrats decide what subjects can and cannot be broadcast at commission meetings. Our founding fathers, in part, came here for the basic right of freedom to express themselves. The reason that there are very few and very narrow exceptions to the First Amendment is because of how important they considered free speech to be, and quite rightly so, in my opinion. Unless I'm mistaken, the mayor runs the commission meetings and not the city manager. The code here says very clearly that we may disagree. It does not say that citizens aren't to mention facts in public record which might embarrass the city manager. While I'm here, I'd like to correct a couple of the assertions made by our city manager in rebuttal on Tuesday. He said that you'd authorized him to investigate buying the Players Theatre as an indication that he was engaged in the matter. What he omitted to say, despite everyone here knowing it, was that it was for sale because they'd already decided to move to Lakewood Ranch. Similarly, with regard to Moat, he was aware, as I was too, weeks ago, that Moat was planning a major announcement on February the 8th. If he truly believed you all knew, he wouldn't have been scrambling to tell you just before it was announced to the media. The city manager also on Tuesday patronized Commissioner Brody by saying it'd be a novel idea to revisit previous commission decisions. I'd submit that is precisely why new commissioners are elected, to change decisions that citizens don't agree with. There's no such thing as partial truth. There is only full disclosure or knowing obfuscation, which some people politely term spin. I don't call it spin, I call it dishonesty, and in that I agree with Commissioner Brody. In the weeks to come, I'll address some serious concerns as to the waste of taxpayers' money, from minor abuses like our chief of police buying 3 new holsters for a new gun, to massive legal fee waste compounded by the chasing of $9,000 in awarded costs, was several times that of city taxpayers' money in the Chapman case. I'll address the folly of ignoring the explicit advice of the city attorney to write an ordinance on a matter of personal interest to some of you that could expose the city to massive legal defense costs. I'll also share interesting pieces of information that the public is entitled to know from internal turf wars at City Hall getting in the way of serving taxpayers to uncomfortable HR secrets. Not everyone has the time or the interest to open the Pandora's box that is at City Hall, but I do, and I don't expect to be interrupted again by the unelected city manager when I'm sharing what I find. Thank you.
Any additional public comment? Okay. At this time, we'll be in recess until 5 p.m.